I don't even remember what we're doing. I think we were doing stuff.
And
We
I
were
don't know.
talking to people.
We had to go somewhere. You're panicking about your friend that we're looking for,
It was fine,
and we
Adrie.
only have like so many days. We have like 2 days travel or something like that. And we got to panic. Quadrant still needs to get his shit fixed.
Yep.
All right. Fantastic. Welcome, everybody, to Chaos in the Valley of Elements. And we're happy to be back. We've been excited. I think everyone here is excited. By the way, guys, I don't know if you all have seen it, but if you look in the chat, in the voice chat,
I
you will see
saw.
where your next destination is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks sick. It's like out like
Oh
was it
no.
Lord of the Rings like Sauron stuff.
Except this one has a skull with lava.
Doesn't it's not just an eye.
Funny enough, when I was trying to make the map for this area, I could not for the life of me get any of my map makers to make a skull under the fortress with a lava fire or a lava fall under it. And I
Dang.
tried. It was disappointing. But
Isn't
we're
there like a way to make like a very layer thing where it's just like a you could probably see part of the maw or like another part, and then just like slits. I, I don't think that's that difficult.
it'd be more
That
it's
might be just me.
well so one of them actually I take that back. One of them did have a lava fall I could use. However, when I exported the map from the program, half of the map did not export. So half of the assets on the map were missing.
Oh shit.
So I'm just doing what I can work with in the meantime.
Yep.
All right.
Fair enough.
So, you all are in the process of trying to figure out exactly what you want to do as far as either talking with the general or talking with the king. And Saito, is your character ready? I meant to ask.
Yeah, he's ready.
Okay, do we have him? Do you have him connected to your character?
Yeah, we had him exported into the game last Sunday, I believe.
Okay, there he is. Okay, so let's see here. You guys are in the medical wing. And as I recall, the last you guys had spoken, you guys had your gnomish sorcerer friend here looking at, was it Amon or Spica?
It was Spiker because he was still PTFO, and then we did some scrying stuff.
Gotcha.
Where Adrie was.
Yes, where Adrie was.
CFO.
You were not here last session. Is you were still out and unconscious.
Oh.
Okay, and about this time, the door opens, and escorted in is, let's see here. A black dragonborn. I need to add his picture because that is not the one we're using.
Yeah, I need to.
I know you sent it to me, so I've got.
I sent you two. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with the the last one I sent you. The more zoomed in one, I'm about to stick it as my profile picture while I'm here.
Okay. Let's see here. There it is.
Ooh, he fancy.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. Curve, would you like to introduce yourself?
Of course. My name is Curve. I am a Dragonborn fighter.
And he has burn marks on his arms as he's brought to one of the tables. Curve, to give you a quick example or to give you a quick explanation of what's happened, on your way here, you and your group were beset by 3 salamanders. You killed them, but your entire group was wiped out, and you were almost killed yourself.
Sounds about right.
And he's rushed in while we were there, or is he
Yes.
already there? Okay.
He is rushed in while you were there, speaking with. Oh, where's his name?
Oh, it's in my notes somewhere.
Oh. You guys are speaking with Swivel while he's when Curve is brought in.
Gotcha. Is this after or mid scrying?
Mid scrying.
Okay. I'll wait till we finish our thing.
Okay. Swivel comes out of his trance. It seems she has about 48 hours, like you said. We might be able to speak with the general, or maybe even the king, to get you some aid. But that's about all I can suggest.
Hmm. All right. So we need to go to the general to save some time. Otherwise, the king might take too long. I'm guessing Quadrant might have to wait on his whole sword thing being fixed because, 2 days is not a lot of time. I think, didn't he say you needed like 2 minimum for his weapon to be replaced? It's like a day's travel at least.
Yeah. You guys, if you want to save her, you're going to have to go without his weapon being ready.
Oh no. Well, Daniela, I mean, you're kind of the leader in this aspect.
Yes. So, so Spica, or not Spica, Quadrant, I'm sorry. I think we have to go without your weapon being ready. Are you gonna be all right with that? I mean, we can
What?
come back for it, but
Quadra's not
we
even in the
have to
room with
save
us.
her.
I don't think he's here with us yet.
No, he's out in the main hall with the
Oh,
Yep.
is
dude
he?
and his 2 wives.
Yep.
Do you think he'll be okay with that, guys?
He's been okay
Probably
without
not,
it.
but
Probably
we don't have a
not.
choice.
Do we have
Well,
like?
Do we leave him here?
I
stay with
don't
his
think we
weapon?
Can't leave
should.
him here.
We cannot leave him here.
Well, we leave him here with a sword. You go without the sword. Or we just don't save your friend in time. I
No,
feel
no,
like
no.
those
We
are really
can't.
the 3 options.
Well, he's gonna have to go with us. he'll want to go with us.
We should probably
Um,
tell him. You know.
Yeah, I think he'll understand. Um, he- um, who's the new guy?
Yeah, that's a great question. He was kind of, singed.
But isn't he a dragonborn? Do they get singed?
I don't know. I was thinking the same thing, actually.
I wonder if he met the dragon outside.
Can dragons burn?
Well, the one outside can. Remember, everything burns here.
Yeah, but
Don't
it
you
was like
remember?
on fire by itself, though.
Curve, they are not being quiet. You can hear all of this.
He looked like he was burned, and it hurt him.
Yeah. But is that normal for a dragonborn? I don't understand.
Hey, Swivel, you ever see a dragonborn burned
Um,
like that one?
Oh,
no.
y'all are quite loud. Only the red ones are immune to fire. The rest of us burn like everyone else.
Out of character. What color are you?
Black Dragonborn.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Lena's just
hello.
chuckling because she knows he can probably hear your conversation. She just chooses not to say anything.
Sorry for being for our intrusive observation. Good to know. What happened?
Me and my group were attacked by salamanders on the road.
Oh, you
Yeah.
too. How many did you kill?
We were attacked by 3 and I killed all 3, but unfortunately my group did not survive and I sustained some injury myself.
Well,
Oh,
kind
that's
of looked
so
at Gleam
sad.
like, yeah, we kind of know about that.
Oh, no, not at all. Didn't just kill a bunch through the maze.
No, not that part. I'm talking like before we ran into our other group, or this group. Our other group was kind
Oh,
of
yes.
slaughtered.
Yes.
Sorry for your loss.
It's alright. It's a part of life.
Take it you weren't close with them then.
They were good friends. But all creatures live, all creatures die. And adventuring is a dangerous occupation.
Well, liches don't really die.
They will if I have anything to say about it.
Well, yeah, but like it's not a guarantee that they'll die.
Not if I have a saying about it. They'll
Right.
die.
A skilled white mage should be able to kill them.
Like a white dragon mage, or like a mage clad in white. Like the reference goes right over it.
That's how you would refer to them as clerics.
Oh, Danielle, he's talking about you. You're a white mage.
I'm a mage. I've never heard myself called that before. But yes, he is correct.
Oh, learn something new every day.
Hmm.
Well, we're sorry to bother you. We're out to actually save one of our former companions because they're probably going to die soon. So we'll probably be out of here, day or so. And so you'll probably see us around if you're back on your feet.
More than likely. If you could use the extra help, my sword arm's still good.
Oh, that might be useful.
Is that
We
one
are
the
going to be
burned
down a
one?
weapon.
Are they both burned?
About this point, the cleric finishes healing and goes, "Okay, you're all done."
I think they're both good now.
Oh shit, that
At
was fast.
this moment, I think they're both fine.
Excuse me, cleric man person. Could you take a look at our friend here who is doing the weird glowy thing in his sleep and is still asleep? He's been out for like a bit. We've been
It's
trying to wake him.
fine.
We've been poking him, hitting him with coins. He just hasn't really woken up.
It's fine. Look, watch. I'm just going to smack him. He's awake.
Oh, shit.
Micah.
As
I was
works.
gonna say I could just throw some water on him. That normally does the trick.
So
Nah,
as
slapping works just fine.
so Daniela walks over to Spica and slaps him on the head, and see, you can see he's fine. At this point, Spica stops glowing. Spica, you wake up just in time to hear, "I could throw some water on him. That usually helps."
I'm up.
See? He's fine. He can hear and everything.
Good.
No, he just has some brain damage from when you slapped him.
Oh, there's nothing in there today. I mean, he's fine.
No more than usual.
Why do
Okay.
what?
You
Why do I
are.
have a
Like, I
bruise?
just rub his head and give him head pats. It's okay.
You're an
Why do I have
odd
a
group.
bruise?
I like it.
Oh, very odd. You should meet our other companions.
Hmm.
Wouldn't that be other?
Well,
What
we got to
is
save the
Quadrant,
other
by the
otherwise.
way?
I guess he's probably at the smithy or whatever, getting his sword fixed, or somewhere else, getting his sword tended to.
Let me pop
I
out.
hope so.
Let me pop out the door.
Yeah, I was
I'm
wondering.
just gonna like peek out the door and look around, see if I can find him. See him across the way. Hey, you! Psst. Oil. Mirror.
Are you whispering across a 100+ foot room?
Listen, if it's emptier than the dude and his two wives, I don't want to be screaming randomly. It echoes.
It's a crying shame my dragonborn is quite the rude little bean. When he needs to be.
You, makeshift rogue from Timu. Mirror.
Are you talking to me?
Not, not you.
I was about to say.
No,
That
no,
would've been-
Quadrant.
Quadrant, you hear something echoing in the hallway. About this time, you turn around and see Gleam like trying to wave you over.
Like a cat to you.
Isn't Gleam the cat, though?
I'm Pantherian catfolk, yes.
Panther is still a feline.
Listen, that's
so-
stereotypical crap for cats, not me.
So I'm gonna go here and introduce myself because I don't want to be rude, like I've been. Hi, my name's Daniela, and this is our group. That's Spica on the bed, who we just woke up, and the other elfy-looking guy over there. He's kind of shy. That's Amond, and loud cat lady over here. That's Gleam.
I'm not
And
that loud, and I'm whispering, thank you. Sticks tongue out and continues to hear me try to whisper and get Quadrant over here. Come here, I got a shiny coin for you.
This one is Curve.
oh, hello.
Which one?
Curve. I think that's his name.
Oh. Do you always refer to yourself like that?
Yes.
Interesting.
It's a little quirk this one has.
So, Fighter,
you-
so were you in the camp? You know, the one when you first come into the valley?
Oh no, was I?
Yes, you definitely were.
Yes.
Oh, did you see a tall, handsome fellow with long hair in a tent?
I just hear Gleam poke
Don't
her
mind the
head back in.
question.
Don't answer that.
No.
Shut your mouth,
Don't-
woman. We have
Don't.
better things.
don't
You were
I
Please don't
actually
mind the
normally stick
question.
to
Let's just say
myself.
that there is a lot going on there. I don't want to unpack that. Nobody wants to unpack that.
so Curve.
This-
You
Hmm?
have knowledge of a different section of the encampment. Part of your group were veterans of the valley, and they had brought you to a different area of the encampment. Where they're talking about is what your group referred to as the new people area, and they were like trying to uh, your group was one of those groups. You ever play like a new video game and all your friends have been playing it for a while, so they try to power
The
level you through all
tutorial.
your stuff? Yeah.
The tutorial
Yeah,
area.
all your friends were trying to power level you through, and for the most part, you felt useless until you got good enough gear to actually do something. It wasn't a feeling that your friends had intended, but it's one of those consequences of the situation where it's like I would really want to contribute. I just feel like everyone's, just kind of giving me free stuff for no reason. And I don't feel like I've earned any of this just yet. But after the whole salamander incident, which you're at this point, your character has gone through at least a couple of people in the group dying, but not an entire party wipe like this was. None of the people in your party have been to the Hellfire Holler before. You thought it was a very dangerous idea to go out here, and that you guys probably weren't ready for it, and they did not listen to you.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Good to know.
I was just trying to give you some context of what's happened in your recent past to give you
All right.
some information that you could respond with.
All right. That's good.
Oh, so I am very sorry about your friends. Is there anything I can do for you? Maybe I could do some prayers or some,
Prayers would be nice.
yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So yeah, just let me know when you want to do that, and I'll get that set up before we leave.
I will. Thank you.
Welcome.
Okay.
And again.
Yep.
Okay. Quadrant, how are you going to respond to the pss, 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 pss from Glenn?
He's just gonna stand there, like, his arms crossed, going like, treat me like a person.
Just like, really?
Pretty much.
Quatch, get over here. We don't have time to play games. We gotta go. Got stuff to do.
Was he talking to somebody?
Ask me nicely.
Oh, Pearly.
You.
I keep my character with you. Make jokes like that.
Yeah.
So I make my way over to the infirmary area, I guess.
Okay.
All right. Here's Quadrant. So who's gonna tell him the plan?
Well, turns out your friend's gonna die in 2 days.
Then we need to go.
Pardon?
Oh yeah, you were asleep for all that.
Who's gonna perish?
Audrey, we have to go save her.
We need to leave.
We need to leave immediately, or as soon as we can. She only has 48 hours. We got to get there, and it's going to take us a day to travel. But we need some supplies, permissions, and we need to get you a weapon, because yours isn't going to be ready in time.
I have spares.
Okay.
I do need to, like, if we're gonna be going somewhere immediately, I may need to at least upgrade my eye. So it's
Why?
not.
You do not have time for that. Pack
We don't
what
have
you can
time to
carry.
upgrade your eye.
We
We
could
leave in
find
an
someone
hour.
who could probably do it within a short amount of time.
We leave in an hour, and we leave without you if you're not ready.
I think we have to. We
We
should
need
talk to
to
like
talk
the
to the
general
general.
person.
That can be done in an hour.
Well,
Maybe
can
we don't know
you
if there's a wait.
where is the how do we talk to the
Where is
general?
he?
Weren't you talking to some of the guards?
You had spoken to Galthan. Galthan is the only person that actually goes up and gets either the king or the general from this point. And only a select few people are allowed upstairs into those areas. As you had walked into the infirmary, you saw that Galthan had left. And I don't remember if you told him you wanted to speak with the king or if you wanted to speak with the general. But you're going to get the king.
Okay.
So while
Ow.
you guys are talking, Galthan is making his way back down to you.
Oh, Quadrant, we made a new friend.
Hmm.
Me curve.
This one's name is Curve.
Pleasure.
Well, we thought we could use the extra help. I mean, considering we are, going somewhere very dangerous. And, well, his whole party was wiped out recently. And, he needs some company, I guess.
I told
This
them
one.
not to go that way.
See, and he's really wise about where not to go.
Yes,
This one's name is Curve.
This
Yes.
one is
Yeah.
Curve, yes.
correct.
And what is your speciality?
Curving.
Mm.
I am a fighter.
See, he fights things. We need more of
You
that.
both of you are starting to remind me why sometimes I have no brain.
Good.
Curve.
Hmm.
What is your specialty?
He's a fighter, he said.
I am a Plague Lord fighter.
Oh.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
This will be interesting.
Indeed.
So, like, are you like dead or sick?
No, he was
No.
just on fire.
Yeah.
I make my enemies sick.
Oh, that's cool.
Eamon just like
And
smells like. Well, I don't think you smell that bad. Do you like poison them? You give them rotten
Yes.
foods? Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
I've heard of Plague Lords before. You utilize a combination of poisons and actual disease for combat
Ooh.
effectiveness.
That's not going to affect us, right?
As long as you don't get cut.
Oh, seems easy enough.
Are you... How do you feel about Nurgle?
About what?
Never mind.
Adding to my notes. Quadrant, what's a Nurgle?
I would also like to know what this Nurgle is.
Same.
I hear he has many gifts for all, and all of them are plague.
Like-
Mm,
Are they wrapped? Is there at least a surprise?
Is this like some human version of Santa Claus?
uh,
I can also breathe acid.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
That would make sense. You are a black dragonborn.
Yes.
But black dragonborns are like acidic?
Not all of us.
Most dragonborns tend to take after the aspects of their larger cousins.
Oh,
Yes.
Whatever breath weapon that they would employ, the dragonborn themselves may employ. And for example, a black dragonborn would spit acid. A red dragonborn would spit fire. Bronze one, I believe, is lightning.
Bronze are lightning, blues breathe lightning, and even copper spins acid like I do.
Yes.
Interesting. Very
Silver and
curious.
white breathe frost, and the green breathe poison.
I have
Can you,
met a
like-
white dragonborn before. They were a very chill individual.
Can you, like, change it at all, or you just kind of stuck with whichever one you're born with?
Yeah, we're stuck with whichever one we're born with, unfortunately.
It's not like my shield, boys and girls, and brings out the shield.
You
I
get,
else
you
and
get
the
pointy
perk.
ears, they get the breath weapon.
Oh.
We do have our one upsides of this being stuck with this breath. Having it with us all of our lives makes us highly resistant to it.
Curious. That's very... Well, I would like to see it in action someday. So if you come with us, could you breathe on something? I want to see what happens. I think it's very interesting. Is it magical?
It is considered magical.
Don't necessarily trust magic, but we'll find out. See how it works.
All right. About this time, the door opens, and Galthan steps in. If your group wants to meet with the king, he'll be down in a few minutes. But you'll need to meet him in the audience chamber.
Very well.
Is there any way we could meet the general as well?
We must at least have some kind of way to at least help each other out here.
I'll see if he's available. But there's
If they
no
can both meet at
guarantee.
the same time. If we can meet them at the same time, it'd save everybody a explanation or two. Not to be too demanding.
All right. And with that, he takes running off back upstairs.
Yay, being difficult.
All right. So,
Well,
well, as he's
Go ahead.
leaving, he motions for you to follow him.
Are we also running up the stairs?
No.
Oh, okay, good. Because I don't feel like running today.
Okay.
I will follow him.
I'll follow. I'm not running.
He gestured to follow. I'm going to follow him. Right on his heels.
I'll follow as well.
Okay.
You're coming.
Yes. Though I have no idea how to move my character.
Oh, do you have control over it?
Click and drag him. You use the
Make sure you use the
Cursor.
pointer, not the
There.
not the hand.
and then you click and drag.
Yay, click and drag.
Unless you don't have control over it.
I don't think I do.
Chap will have to give you
Try now.
God.
permission.
He said he'll be right
Sure.
back.
Yeah, he's
on it.
back now.
No, he's
Try
back.
now.
Alright, I got it. Thanks.
There we go.
Yay.
Not a
Hooray.
Thanks, Dad.
And Swivel goes to the bar.
Lucky. We should go to the bar after this.
There's a bar here.
They're dwarves.
I mean-
Of course there's a bar here.
You act as if they
Do you
don't.
not
That's
learn
racist.
anything from Deep Rock Galactic? Even space, there's a bar.
Yeah.
True.
Look,
True.
I came and I fell asleep because I was exhausted. And then I sat in a bath with you and a lovely dwarf. Was it a dwarf?
am a
Yes.
I didn't know you
dwarf
swung that way,
indeed.
but good to know. Good to know.
We sat in the bathroom, in the
Easy.
bathing room, chilling out. I just haven't had time to go. And now we have to get this together so we can save Adrie. Adrie.
Yep. All right. So,
I haven't had time to look around.
Quadrant, are you also following?
I might as well.
Whoa, you're on top of Amen. Okay.
Um,
Oh
I
my.
heard orcs like to be on top of elves.
All right, he's going to lead you into this room.
Scroll.
Let us all go.
Alright.
Yeah.
You need to follow.
I'm gonna stick my head out and go. Pss, 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 pss. Don't make me do it again. And pops my
Next
head
time
back
I'll
in.
just throw a chair at him.
So once you're all in, Galthan turns around and looks at you all. I'm sorry, Galther. Galther turns around and looks at you all. All right. If you all will wait right here in this room, I will go get the general and the king will be down here to greet you in a moment.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Are we supposed to kneel or be seated, standing?
It would be polite to bow.
I'm gonna do the whole kneel on the
Richie.
ground, keep my head low to the ground thing right now.
We're not in the audience chamber, right?
No, this is the audience chamber he was talking about.
But isn't
Yeah, I'm already in position.
isn't the king in the other room?
Assume the position.
Yeah, the king is not in here yet.
Okay.
He's upstairs.
No, I thought he was over here
Where?
in the throne area.
Oh no, that's not the throne area.
That's church.
Although if
Church.
as you point that way and go, I thought he was over there. Gother goes, oh, no, that's the church. If you want, I can get the cleric too. I'm not sure.
Nope.
what...
Nope. It's all right.
I mean, the more the merrier. If we can get a cleric to go with us, that'd be great too. Or some fancy blessing.
To go with you?
Or give us a
Excuse me?
blessing, you know.
Please don't pay me any mind. He was dropped at a very young age.
Excuse me? What am I? Chopped liver?
No, I'm just saying, the more the merrier, right?
Mm-hmm. I'll remember that.
What did I do? I'm just saying, it would be more helpful to bring more people. Look at Curve. This
All right,
one's going to
that's
be a
enough.
help to us.
Curve,
Look at the
please,
Perhaps
you
Name
should
the
go
I
password.
placed
someplace.
my hand over his mouth.
Curve has wisdom to share.
Yes, Curve.
Hold on.
Don't piss off your cleric.
Oh, I like you already.
Eamon takes Spiker's hand off his mouth, like, yeah, Quadrant, and then puts it back.
Uh,
I learned my lesson about pissing off the cleric. His
And
name was
Dragonborn don't bow to kings, but I will make an exception for this one.
I would extremely make the exception if I were you.
While we don't bow to royalty, we do appreciate favors and kindness.
Do
Yeah.
Dragonborns have royals? Like, do you have a king?
We have clans and an elder.
Is an elder kind of like a king?
You could say that. But we all mostly just sit when he approaches.
So should we sit?
No,
No,
this
you
is
would-
not a dragon. This is not an elder. This is a king. I believe it would be a completely different circumstance here.
Maybe it's a dragon-born person that has become the king of the dwarves. You know, crazier things have happened.
So, Eamon, see what Spike is doing? Follow him. See what he's doing? Yeah, do what he's doing. And
I
you'll
tried to
be
put my
just
hand. I tried to put my hand on Spiker's mouth.
fine. No. Oh my
Like this.
goodness.
Why are you covering the elf's mouth?
I'm already
Oh.
covering
Mhm.
his because he's already saying enough to where I'm pretty sure she's gonna undo the healing that he received.
Yeah, Spike has got his hand on my mouth. I put my hand back on Spike's mouth.
If you want, I can just knock them both out.
Uh, I don't
He's,
know. We'll see.
he's
Hmm.
what?
Wow.
Aim his hand up off my mouth.
Eamon
Please
just
don't
looks
knock
at
me out.
Spica. Eamon just looks at Spica with like eyes like.
What'd I do?
Because Spica's got his hand on his mouth.
I swung the hand out.
Hmm.
Knock him out first. I know I deserve to be knocked out at some point, but
We're
at
about to
least
meet a king. We shouldn't knock anyone out yet.
About this time, Galther comes down the stairs and walks around you all and doesn't say a word.
How does he carry himself?
Like he's busy.
So like he's like really busy and overworked, but like, is
Does
he
he stare at
like
us?
super regal and busy, or is he like, this is the area I'm in charge of? What the fuck do you people want?
Oh no, so this is the king. It's just Galther.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't have anyone with him. He just kind of sees you all, makes sure that you're all in the same room, and then walks by. You do
Okay.
hear some footsteps shortly after the door closes.
Oh.
And down the stairs, let's make sure he's in the right spot, is this guy.
Oh.
Wolf.
He got that drip though.
Me do. That
I'll
drip be
bow to
dripping.
him right now. Shit.
Now,
He-
like,
Hmm.
keep in mind this guy, like, yeah, he's decked up, but these are both his work clothes and his regal clothes, so he's going to look good. But this is not the high extent of dwarven extravagance.
Mm.
That was out of character, by the way.
Eamon just says, "Your Grace," and then bows.
Gillian just bows.
I
I just
really
go.
hope it's the general.
What's his actual title?
Mm.
you
I'm asking.
Your eminence.
you haven't figured that out yet.
So
That is royalty.
As
I
far
have a
as
feeling I'm
okay. Everyone else can speak.
I'm just gonna do your eminence, and I'm just gonna freaking get on my hands and knees and do a whole downward bow.
That's a bit much, you. And just a little kick in the.
I just giggle.
Irv says nothing and bows.
Is Gleam standing in the doorway?
No, I'm behind
No.
Quadrant.
Oh,
You ass.
sorry. On my screen, you're in the doorway, and I was like, "Wait, is she just standing there this whole time?"
Refresh your screen, dork.
Wow, that's weird.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm gonna bow from the doorway.
Anything's possible.
Yep.
I'm just looking at you guys, and I'm like, I don't think that's the king.
I just wait for him to respond.
I'm still in the position.
I'm
Harry,
gonna
you
sort
say
of look
something?
like I'm bowing, but I'm gonna be like, not the king. Amen.
What?
I don't think that's the king.
Oh, and then Eamon stands back up, and says, "Your generalship." But doesn't
boy.
bow.
Is he just staring at us? Like,
yeah,
Gino?
he's just kind of walking down.
Are we supposed to-
Please tell me he's staring at.
He,
I hope
Please
so.
tell
he's
me
just kind of standing there looking at all of you.
I look over to Quadrant. Are we supposed to like walk over to him? Was he going to come to us? How's
He's
this
not
whole thing
moving
work?
from that position?
No, he's kind of chilling at the stairs.
You can't.
Hold on, I need to remember my lessons.
You have Dwarvish lessons?
Didn't you?
I speak
No.
Dwarven.
Sorry, what?
What? Nani?
I, yeah, I speak Dwarven.
That is amazing.
I randomly picked one. I almost went Fae, and no, I just said, Dwarven. Take something that not many people probably pick, and maybe it'll come in use. Ta-da!
Look at this one thinking ahead.
I need to actually
I
check
think-
the languages. Nope, definitely can't speak Dwarven.
I only speak Common and Draconic.
That was a given.
He walks over.
Is he just still? Oh, he's walking over.
Yeah,
Okay,
he
he's moving.
walks over and goes, I'm gonna wait until we're all here before I start making introductions. I'm not one to repeat myself. And if you try that stupid trick where oh, I didn't hear you, I'm going to chop your fucking head off.
Out of
Damn.
character, please, someone be taking notes for the love of God. This will be important information.
Already on it. I have a notepad up, dude. Curve likes you.
I'm just at this point, literally you just hear a shrill E.
I know you're not doing introductions or repeating yourself, but you know what? Actually, I'll wait.
All right. There we go.
Everyone's here.
I'm waiting for something to load up. All right.
And the personality from the person behind the character leaks in.
A moment later,
Exactly.
this dwarf comes walking down.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
Okay, he definitely looks like something out of God of War.
Homie literally
Is
came
that a
back from
dwarf or a
Ragnarok.
Goliath? Good God.
That is a king.
That is definitely a dwarf.
It's a dwarf.
The first one stands beside the, the new one stands beside the first and says, So, you doing the introductions or am I?
You are.
He looks
my
over
God.
at your group and goes, I wasn't talking to any of you.
And you could just see Gleam visibly facepalm and shake her head.
Oh no, it's a
Curve.
double face palm.
Curve
Quadrant's
physically
plate.
face palms.
The first dwarf starts laughing. Ah,
He's going-
I
get
haven't
us all
had that much
killed.
fun in a while. I'll do the introductions. All right. So, does your group have a name?
Come to think of it, we don't.
You know.
Sometimes that kind of thing helps when you're in the valley meeting with different groups in what little government areas there are.
To build reputation.
This is General Athrogram Ironwood. I'm sorry, Ironward. Sorry. You know I like teasing you about your shut up. So this
So, out of character, the guy, is that the one talking, or is that the one that's being called the general?
this is the general. And the two were kind of bantering back and forth.
The Stormlord guy here is the general.
Yes.
So the king came down first.
Yes, the king came down first.
I stayed about.
Looks back at Daniela and just glares.
Okay, so
So-
the king and the general are two different people.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh boy.
General Althorgam, or I'm sorry, Althorgam Ironwood. And I have spelled that in the chat for you for the notes.
Is it
Alright.
Ironwood or Ironford?
Iron Ward.
Ironward, because I wrote Ford
I
last time we
accidentally
met.
So I'm not
So
talking about the car company.
because that's what you said last time.
That's okay.
Lord.
Don't argue with God.
I'm sorry, God.
I-
Please forgive me.
I didn't have all my stuff in a row that time either. It's fine.
Okay. I can't.
But I
spell
did
either.
I did put it in the chat for you this time.
Okay.
And
thank you.
yes, I did say Ironwood by mistake, but I turned it into a joke between the two of them.
I'm going to hold my comment. I'm holding my
Amazing.
comment.
Goodness.
So wait,
Right.
did we hear the general call him Ironwood?
Yes.
yes.
Quadrant
Oh.
would have Quadrant would have a slight smile at that for like 2 seconds before remembering.
Dev doesn't get it.
Ceremony. Respect.
Eamon giggles audibly.
Oh my god,
I'll
this
tell-
man's gonna get us
Tell you
killed.
This-
later, Kurt. We'll explain it later.
This dwarf clearly is not one of those dwarves that abuses the title given to him.
No, and he came out looking all like sourpuss and
Yeah,
very
yeah,
like,
he
raven
did,
and everything.
and it's
But
kind
now
of,
he's just like slapping his knee with a joke.
yeah, and it was all kind of like I'm pranking you kind of feel to it.
Okay.
And he kind of looks you all over and goes, "My name is King Rallium Stormforge."
I bow.
Told you should have bowed when they first came into the room.
And that's where
Well,
you were
I
getting
I wanted
forged
to make
from.
sure. Yes.
Right. So
I'm just over here. I'm still over here.
I
just
bow
literally-
in reverence and respect
it's a,
because I want to make sure it was right. It was correct.
it's a bit much actually.
Just a
A
slight
word.
bow.
I'm
It's-
literally.
It's fine.
still-
It's fine. Lift your heads. Some people don't know this. All dwarves call their leaders kings. Okay? You guys would consider me like a mayor. Don't.
Oh.
I'm not royalty.
Were you elected?
I didn't want this job. I was chosen. I didn't want the job.
Oh.
So
That's fair.
Quadrant will give the King Rallium Stormforge like the appropriate level greeting for who he is and his respect of the position. Not going too overboard, but also not undercutting it.
Okay. So, you wanted both of us. What can we do for you?
We're gonna kill a demon.
We're going to try.
No, we're gonna do it.
We need to save our friend Adrie.
And to do that, we need to kill. Hold on, let me look up his name again. One moment.
Please hold. Plays elevator music.
Please hold while Eamon scrolls through his giant list of.
Astrogard?
What's Astrogard?
And then,
I have too many notes.
and
Did I
then
say
out of context,
Asgard?
Is it no Astrogard? Asgard? I don't know.
astronaut.
Azarand.
What?
Is it Azarand?
Asgarand.
Asgarand. That's it. Asgarand.
He is a demon, Asgoran.
Asgarand.
Asgarand. I wrote it down.
Killing him would be a bonus, but this is a rescue mission, first and foremost. Our friend is
Okay.
there and we have been asked by the gnomes to save their father?
I'm not aware of this, but I guess so.
Oh, sorry, I picked up a bonus quest while we were in town.
What? What can I tell you about
Hmm.
side quests, sir? Stick to the
Oh yeah,
story.
no, they want us to find Farandol's father.
There we go.
That's right. Yeah, Farandol's a tiny one, gnomish, kind of sneaky looking.
So, you want to go on a rescue mission to save a couple of Asgoran's prisoners.
Yes.
Nail,
Very
head,
important.
you've got it.
Prisoner.
Okay.
And we were told that you may be able to either give us permission or help us in some way. Yeah, before we kind of venture out on our own.
Well, yeah, okay. We can do that. The biggest problem, and you wouldn't be able to really do this without us. I mean, you could try. It would be a lot more difficult because you're going to need the help of our armies to kind of pull a lot of, like, the devils away from the fortress.
You're going to perform a holding action for us.
No, we're going to perform a distraction for you.
You willing to do that? Sacrifice your own soldiers for our sake? I mean, I'm assuming, not to disparage your soldiers, but distracting an army with another army just feels kind of... It's a lot.
You hold them.
We appreciate it. Don't get me wrong.
Amen. Please stop talking.
I just want to understand.
Stop it.
Well,
All you
hear
need to
yourself.
know, Elf, is he's offering us help.
If we kill Asgoran, what happens to the army?
nothing. How do you plan on killing him?
With a sword? Question
Oh,
mark?
okay. So, you mean you're going to just banish him for a little while? That would
Yeah.
work for about 3 days.
Really? Most things that we kill just kind of go away forever.
When you kill a demon, it gets temporarily banished back to the hills where it came from.
Yeah, normally.
The only way to truly kill a demon is either in its own place of existence, and therefore it has nowhere else to go back to, or if you can bind it to the plane of existence that you're currently on and kill it within that time frame of the binding spell, that might actually permanently kill it.
That seems much more...
You're effectively transforming its essence's home plane of existence temporarily with the binding spell, which means it would have the same effect as killing it in the hells that it came from.
That seems horribly unfair and rather difficult to do, actually. So probably won't kill him.
Well,
just kind of
so
send him home.
under normal circumstances, killing a demon or a devil on this plane of existence banishes it for 100 years. However, they have a workaround. There's standing gates to both the hells and the abyss, and with a standing gate just standing there, wide open, they can just waltz on through. There's nothing to stop them.
Irv has a question.
Yes.
What if we destroyed the gates?
Oh, good question.
That would be a good idea.
We'd have to destroy both gates simultaneously, or else one side would gain an advantage in the Blood War, and then you'll have one side with a gate and one side without, spewing its armies into this realm.
Not only
Right,
that,
don't they?
but you're also forgetting one crucial thing.
You have to destroy the gate on both sides.
Well, no, you don't have to destroy the gate on both sides. The gate is on this side. It just opens the portal to the gate to the other side. The problem is that you have, depending on which gate you're going to, you have an army of fiends guarding it. You think they're just going to leave the gate just standing there unprotected?
Well, if we have your army, you know,
Okay,
then we just do the whole
I'm
thing.
gonna ask a major question here. There is such thing as a binding spell, correct?
Yes.
Of various degrees, yes.
Isn't there a way we could probably at least like study up on it and see if we could actually create it ourselves?
I've been working on that.
You know I don't fuck with magic. Well, much magic.
One of
For
the
the,
gnomes
I'm pretty sure
is
Gleam. And technically, my character could try it.
Gleam, do you know how to bind things?
the power level of this spell is
I think I have some
incredible.
rope, but I don't think that will help.
I don't think he's talking about
Same.
that.
Gov is out of ideas now.
Who's the spellcasting gnome again?
Swivel.
Swivel.
Swivel. Swivel was working on this for me.
Oh. You've been busy.
I've been very busy. Quadrant always has a plan.
Oh, what's your plan?
Utilizing a scroll of binding cast by Gleam, our primary spellcaster, without having to draw upon her own talents, rather utilizing them to channel the spell of a magnitude much higher than she is capable of casting herself at this current time. We bind Asgaran. Then, in the midst of the melee that ensues, I'll stab him with this dagger, coated in this liquid.
What kind of liquid is it?
One of the most powerful poisons in the entire world.
I'm not familiar with poisons. Is it like, I don't know. How much do you need to hit him with? What if he
Should
drinks
you
it?
be doing that? Like, maybe we should have our new friend do that.
This is Light's Bane poison.
Oh. And he doesn't have to drink it.
I mean, that'll work.
What if we just poison his food and we're all sneaky? Wait, do demons eat? Or devils? Or whatever he is?
Devils definitely do eat, and not because they have to, but because they,
Like to.
yeah, they enjoy the decadence of it all. They are very much, they're very much a less like, I want to kill and murder everything, and more like the I want to control, I want to,
They're less ruled by wrath and more of greed, avarice, and gluttony.
yeah.
For context, Jack Dom, you've played Warcraft 3-ish, right?
Oh, yeah.
Pit Lord.
Yeah, no, I'm fairly familiar with it. I'm just playing Eamon, and Eamon doesn't know.
Okay.
Eamon doesn't know shit about fuck.
Yeah.
He's kind of smart, but mostly not.
Sure.
He's smart enough to know a couple basic spells, and that's it. He is strong, and that's about it.
So, we have a plan. We just need to be able to enact the plan, which means getting to Asgron's tower. If your army can gain the attention of his forces long enough, we can kill him. Or at least try. The crazy part is I've had this like Lightsbane poison for fucking I have no idea how long.
And you just carry that around.
Here I am
Oh,
thinking
that was out of
carried
character.
around
That was out of
something
character.
worse.
Sorry, that was out of character.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I know.
I-
I'm getting used to the voice.
Yeah, I've been carrying this for like
Shortly before you guys fought the Coven.
Oh, wow.
yeah,
Hell,
when we
that
ganked-
long.
Yeah.
Well, that does seem me back.
Yeah, like game-wise, it's been a couple weeks for our characters, maybe a month,
Oh,
but
my
like
money.
campaign-wise, well over a year and a half.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Do you?
That is the extent of Quadrin's long game.
As you get to thinking about that quadrant, it does occur to you that Thadrin's father,
Hmm.
the reason why he's been being held in Asgaran's keep is because he was the last person to poison Asgaran, and it did kill him. And he has been kept kind of in a continuous like state of being regenerated and left alive.
Oh my god, I'm getting the for anyone that's seen Stargate SG-1, it's when Ball's torturing Coroner O'Neill and it regenerates
Oh
him
my lord.
Yeah.
over and over and over and over again.
Yeah, only instead of like killing him, he flays his skin off every day.
Oh God.
Oh, it's only like Prometheus and his liver.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fun. What did he try to poison him with?
Lightsbane.
Oh, I have been working on this plan for months. And
Simpsons did it.
Oh God.
maybe it was the method of application. How did he try to do it?
Oh, it doesn't matter. It does occur to you that normally,
Hmm.
pit fiends, which is what Asgaran is, are completely immune to poison.
Oh.
So under
Oh,
normal
great.
circumstances, that wouldn't have worked. However, there's
So-
something about Lightsbane poison itself that allows it to be used against pit fiends.
Maybe it's in the name.
Okay, Quadrant is a master of poisons, whereas Fandrel's father, was he a spellcaster or a rogue?
A rogue assassin, actually.
Damn it.
Maybe it's in the name of the poison. Lightsbane.
Well, yeah,
Well,
how would it have okay, so he did kill him with the poison, but he got better. It's not supposed to work on pit fiends, but it did. So why did it work?
You don't know.
maybe it was less.
I'm gonna have to ask him in person. Fantastic.
I want to find out.
Let me get up the notepad.
And believe me, I
I know
understand
the blood poisons.
I understand you as the player have been working on this for years. I've had these plans done way before you ever got to them.
You gave me all the little breadcrumbs just to lead me to an empty barrel.
I didn't say that.
That suck.
It's not empty. It's full of lightsbane poison.
And a spoon.
And a spoon. You have to drink it all, Professor. You told me.
With a
Thought the same thing.
spoon. We're gonna have to Dumbledore for this, when he drinks the water.
Could be worse. Could have been a fork.
Yeah.
Hell no.
You can't eat soup. But okay, if he poisoned him, he died, and then he came back. He didn't bind him first.
No.
Nope.
No, he didn't.
Still some hope in the plan. All right, that's enough metagaming.
So anyway, Your Highness, I like the idea. Have your army and of soldiers kind of distract everyone so we can sneak in and save our friend and our other friend's father, and you know, make like a tree and kill a demon.
It's only a temporary solution, unless you can either close the gate or you could possibly somehow manage to make the death to the pit fiend.
Permanent?
Yeah, permanent.
Well, we are full of surprises.
Did
I'm
I
sure
not
we could
just
manage.
explain how we can make it permanent?
We've got our most powerful sorcerer here, who's great at magic and shield work, and I think we could do it. Gleam, it's all in your hands.
Wait, what?
Accurate.
You can bind demons to a plane, right?
Can I?
Sure, you can.
Is that
I don't
Gleam
got
asking has
out
the
of
aim
character.
on?
Can I?
No,
Can I? Uh, uh, you
not
just see
yet.
the panics. Oh boy. Sure, what could possibly go wrong? She's like in her head, oh, I wasn't expecting this when I left home.
See, Your Highness, we have full confidence that we're able to do this.
Oh boy.
We're fucked. Out of character.
We're screwed beyond measure.
Say we sacrifice Amon.
Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, we do have Spica to sacrifice too.
Oh hell no! Y'all better not. The fuck.
He's usually our go-to sacrifice.
And I somehow always come back.
Yeah, he's like a pit fiend. He always comes back.
At this point, I might as well actually have more lives than any cat ever seen.
So, while you guys have been talking to the king, the general is just kind of sitting down and rubbing his head.
Well, why haven't they done this? So I'm asking our little group here. What I mean, if they know how to kill him and bind him, why haven't they done it themselves? I mean, they have the army and the means, and
Maybe because it wasn't
is
something
there
that.
is there a reason that they haven't done this themselves? I'm confused and I don't understand.
So, the King Stormforge kind of goes, that's a good question. I don't really control the army. I just kind of run things around here to make sure things don't fall apart. Why haven't we done this before?
Yeah, where's your general at?
Yeah,
Does he know the answer?
the general is sitting like cross-legged on the floor, just rubbing his forehead, and goes, "Well, first, because if you could permanently kill Asgarad, it wouldn't really matter much, because they would just send another pit fiend to run the army."
So you're saying it's better if we just
Close the
temporarily
gates.
kill him or close the gates?
Closing the gates is our best option. The problem is if you close the gates to the fiends, well, how should I explain this?
Well, probably in simple words, because we're simple people.
Clearly.
Right.
Ooh. Ooh, I just discovered something in a way. Ooh. I might be able to use my infused elements.
See, I'm
Yeah.
not very intelligent, but I am very wise, so
Where?
I need it, explained to me simply.
Where's the wiseness coming from?
The wiseness for me, knowing what's right and what's wrong. And my +5 I
Uh-huh.
have in wisdom.
In Earth Heritage.
I fucked around. I was deleting too much stuff, but I think that's from the skill tree. I'm not sure. I don't remember
No.
when we did this.
No,
'Cause I count-
that's from your class.
Oh, okay. I just delete everything that wasn't relevant to me so I don't get confused. We could exploit that later on. But when we get there, we'll get there. Let's not jump out of ourselves.
Yep.
We are not frogs. Ribbit.
So the problem remains. We could, or your group potentially could kill Asgaran. Then we would be left with the demons.
Right.
I really,
Is that a better thing?
No.
Oh.
Because
Demons
the
are
only,
feral on their own merit.
the only thing really restraining the demons and the devils is their complete hatred for one another.
Oh.
We get them to kill each other?
Well, that's what they're doing
No,
now.
No, with the
Hmm.
gates open,
Hmm.
they'll just come right back. So we need to simultaneously close both gates same time.
At least
And
we can't go more than a week with one gate shut and the other one open.
so for our purposes, this will be a, get in, grab a friends,
Get out?
get out, not mess with the gates. If we kill as Gran,
Yes.
yes, that one. If we kill him, great. If not, no skin off anyone here's nose. But as long as we get out and survive, that's fine. And then they can go about murdering and pillaging each other. I think the big ol' gate closing mission thing should probably happen later, larger forces, more joint
Better
efforts type thing.
plan. Because
Yeah,
we are on
better
a
plan.
time schedule. We do
Yeah, we've
need
got
to get
2
there
days.
quickly.
Oh yeah, that's right. We need to be there within 2 days before our friend gets sacrificed to something or eaten.
I see.
Can we just gossip about the demons and just hope they kill each other first before they even get to them?
When we get there, we can tell the devils that the demon sent us. We're like, hey,
Oh.
Gar Snavelum sent us here to kill you, and we're not going to do that because we think you're better than that guy, and now you know that he's trying to kill you, so go kill him. Little misdirection type thing.
Please
I
don't
would
try
rephrase it
that.
as this.
Please do
Why
not
not?
try that.
I feel like it's a great idea. They already hate each other.
It would be a good idea if you were good at lying, but that whole spiel you just did, no.
Oh, no, I'm just
We could,
I'm just riffing right now. I'd come up with a better story.
I would say, hi, all the demons in your ranks have tried making deals with us about giving us power and just to get rid of each and every one of you. I'm just letting you know ahead of time, just so you don't die without wondering why the fuck we even came here in the first place.
See, Spiker knows. Spiker's on.
Oh, and then you're gonna say, "Oh, and by the way, these two people are coming with us because bye." Just
No,
leave.
well, we get
Just
them fighting
tell
each other.
one
We get
fiend
them
that the
fighting
other
each
one
other.
called them smelled funny.
the other ones were talking about your mothers.
Right, see? There we go. That one knows.
The new guy's great.
And
I don't
we,
see how this could go wrong.
and we Dragonborn do not like it when one's birth mother is insulted, so we figured we'd come and let you know.
Oh, Curve, question. Do you have a tail?
Yes, I have a tail.
Nice. I've seen some Dragon Ball that don't. Sorry, I'm getting off track. Anyway, these demons. I think we've got a solid plan. We try to kill things. We don't kill things. Then we save our friends. Well, not necessarily
We'll
in that
just save
order.
our friends and then leave.
Right.
And try not to die.
So we'll probably head out tomorrow morning. Give us a...
No, it'll give us a chance to scout while we
Right.
grab our friends. And then we can come up with a better plan later.
We can tell you all the information that we find out from our rescue mission attempt.
Exactly.
I have a question.
Sure.
You wouldn't happen to have a spare spyglass laying around, would you?
You could probably talk to Farandal about that. He's probably got one.
Good. It would help to scout them out from a range rather than up close and risk getting spotted.
Let me
That's a good
check
plan.
one thing.
I mean, we're kind of more of a up and in your face kind of group.
Yes,
Yeah.
but at the same time, we are dealing with an army of demons. We could use any advantage we could get.
That is very true.
And
Very
relay this information to the dwarven army to reduce more casualties.
I think we've dealt with enough death over the last however long we've been on this journey.
While I do appreciate the assistance with the dwarven army, I would not like to have the majority of them sacrificed due to misinformation. Considering they did just heal my wounds for free. Thank you, by the way.
Nope, never mind. All right. Well. All right, General. Make a plan. We'll help them out. We gotta help out the gnomes anyway. They've done a lot for us. So helping them get their father, and these guys helping them get their friends. That'll help us repay a lot of people.
Exactly. Plus, Swivel and Farandol, they've been very helpful as well. So, I agree with your sentiment.
And would you be able to get us any protection? Like ambulance and things like that?
Like from fire or demon
Mhm.
magic, devil magic, devilry.
Anything we could possibly use with these and brings out the gems again for additional protection.
Any advantage is a good advantage.
Or some stuff that makes us invisible. That would also be probably helpful. Wait, can demons see invisible stuff? Don't really know much about them. Bollocks.
Yes, sir.
I tell you what. We got something we could help you, or that we can give that would help you. But it's a one-use thing. If you use it, it's only the one use, and then it's done. And it won't even be like useful to us anymore.
All right. I'm intrigued.
What is said item?
The item's a ring of spell protection. If something is to attack you magically, or with a spell, you can use it to counteract the effects of the spell.
Interesting.
But it only works once.
Very well.
I think that would probably be helpful on Gleam if she's going to be either our banishing person or chaining, binding person, magic user. Words are hard.
Give it to the cat.
Opens hand.
High five.
Tail smacks Aim in the back of the head, whispers to Curve. The gang's alright, but sometimes you realize you're surrounded by a group of idiots, particularly that one, motions to Eamon.
I've noticed.
I've never had that. Well, that's not true. I've had many things go wrong, but not from conversation.
If you think the cat's tail hurts, you do not want to get smacked by mine.
Is your tail acidic?
No, but it is scaled.
That's true. Hers is nice and fluffy.
This fluffy tail can still choke the life out of you, boy. And not in the
When
fun
does
way.
this become Dragon Ball Z?
Unfortunately, I do have to agree the tail does look very fluffy.
Just gives him a side glare.
Eamon whispers to Gleam, I think he's hitting on you.
Who?
I am not.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know you could hear that.
Oh my
Very
And
god.
perceptive.
again, the tail comes again. Twice across the head.
I'm just noting
Sit.
observations. Bloody hell.
Sometimes
Yeah,
keep your
I think-
observations to yourself.
Well spoken.
I'm so happy
I'm
you all
good.
feel so comfortable doing this in front of the two of us.
Oh,
Yes. To be fair, I don't know them that well. So far, the cleric and the cat are the only ones I don't want to hit. And I guess the Quadrant, you're a what? An orc? Half orc?
Yeah, he's a half orc.
And the half orc, I'm still not too sure about.
Well, clearly, if you're going to stay with this group, those feelings aren't going to last too long.
Well,
Right. You'll learn to love all of us.
I promise you, I will probably end up using one of you as a club.
that would be Spica.
No, use Eamon. He'll probably make the enemy forget.
Spica, you have a mace. He can use it as a club with a mace.
All right. So,
Which,
the plan is for our armies to distract the devils long enough for you to go in and get them out. Is that right?
I think so.
Yes.
yes, that is the plan.
Someone writing this down, by the way.
Yeah.
I have it. All I know is I'm getting something that's a one-use thing.
Yeah, each of you is going to get a ring of... hang on, I'll put it in.
These piece. So I can put it on my character sheet.
I'll at mine too. I would add this under item, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Want to make sure I'm getting my...
All right. So,
I have a quick question about this ring.
yes.
Is it anticipatory, or can it dispel something that has already been cast on you that is a continuous effect?
Good question.
Technically, it's both.
Good to know.
We've used them in the past to keep things from taking effect, and we've also used them to get rid of something that was in the process of taking effect or being in effect.
I I do have a question myself for at least for someone uh well versed in the forge.
Okay.
Um, this is just a secret of mine, but also well known between everyone except for Curve. But I have an artificial eye,
Mm-hmm.
and I was wondering if you have anyone here that can at least improve it before we go.
Improve how?
Uh, I opened up my eye patch, revealing the eye itself,
Mm-hmm.
and well, try to remove it from the socket.
Mm.
Do I
Okay.
take damage trying to get it out?
I didn't know I could do that.
Can I just smack him in the back of the head to pop the eye out?
I was
Or just
thinking the
ask.
same thing.
I am just asking.
You know what? Go ahead.
Smacks him in the back of the head to knock the eye out.
Oh, roll for damage. Roll for damage.
Uh,
Roll.
Oh
my
Make a
God.
dexterity check with disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh wait, this is
Yeah.
okay, what am I rolling?
Disadvantage.
D20?
Nope. Not you.
Okay.
Spica.
Spica. Make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
all right. Dexter.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see real quick. I think that's okay.
it's like hit aim on next, hit aim on next, hit aim on next. Do it, do it, do it.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh.
So the eye comes out of the socket. You go to catch it, and it falls between your fingers, hits the ground, bounces twice, and rolls between the legs of the general and behind him, up and under the stairs.
Oh, Lord.
Oh God.
Uh,
Uh,
You're right. You go get it. I'm not touching it.
Oh, Gleam, you didn't have that sudden urge to go catch a ball?
And you
It's
just
not-
see me start taking 2 steps towards her.
I'm gonna go. I'm sorry. So sorry for this. Do you mind if I? Do you mind if I
Claws
walk
come
past?
out.
oh,
Oh.
no, I'll go get it. I did it.
No, you're gonna want to see this right away.
Hang on.
Okay.
I
Hang
go
on. Hang
over
on.
to the staircase.
Come
Hang
here,
on.
Daniela.
Because I'm kind of wanting to see if Gleam can actually will herself to keep from doing that.
What am I rolling? What am I rolling?
Make a wisdom
You-
check with disadvantage. Because it's so just like sudden. You don't have time to
It's good.
prepare for it.
Is it a saving throw or is it a normal?
Just a normal check.
Oh, is it?
I don't know how to do a dexterity check properly, so this is just me doing that.
11. If I'm reading this right.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Okay, so Farandal comes fully dressed out of the bathrooms to see you chasing after the eye. You go to catch yourself to slow yourself down, but it's like the when
Momentum?
no, it's like when your animal is trying to run on tile or hard floor and they just can't get any traction.
Oh, Scooby. No, I didn't go
Oh,
after the ball.
no.
I took 2
No.
steps towards Daniela.
Aw.
Oh, wait, I failed it. Shit.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you went after the ball.
God damn it.
And you slipped
For the eye.
and you flying to the wall as he sees that you're chasing after an artificial eye, and he goes, "This is what I'm sending to rescue my father."
I'm just upside down. My tail falls in my face. I almost had it.
Please tell me you make cat sounds when you do it.
Nope. I don't purr for nobody.
Not a purr. You'd be like, meow.
Nope.
Not
You
even like
just hear
a
the growl.
scream.
You just hear the growl.
I'm gonna have to roll my freaking side die for this shit.
All right.
All right.
You guys have 24 hours to get ready. No. You guys with where it's at, and let me look. No, we're not doing that. And he'll think about it for a second. You guys have about 6 hours to get ready, and we can go.
Oh, 6 hours. Oh, well, shit. It's not much time. Could get a quick little rest in, though.
Can I investigate the staircase, or at least trying to see underneath it?
Yeah.
I'm
Right,
just gonna
already
sit on
under
the
there.
ground next to the wall, just regretting my birth.
Uh,
All right, let's see. Come on, give me a new pair of shoes.
I'm gonna grab
Oh
Curve
fuck!
and go to the chapel next door,
Okay.
and we'll be doing a ceremony for his friends, just something small.
Okay.
Oh fuck!
And awkward
I
silence.
just realized I was muted. Holy fuck.
Go-
I'm gonna. Anyway, I was laughing at Gleam's cat scent running into the wall there, and I was going to go follow her for the ceremony. Then I'm gonna go pick up that spyglass.
Okay, it won't take that long. So we'll be doing that while they're doing their whatever they're doing.
I also need to remember how to use the dice rolls of this damn thing.
/ R whatever times you're rolling, and then your D whatever.
Okay.
That's right. I still don't have it down, so I always have to ask.
What kills me is the disadvantage and advantage.
Yeah.
The rare few times we actually have to roll with disadvantage.
Yep. But Curve did say, "This is what I'm partied up with."
It's all right. I'll get used to us. We're not always this lively. Just yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, in that case, we are going to stop here tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Eamon hurriedly pulls the parchment out of his pocket and checks to see if the time that's written on it is within 6 hours.
Parchments.
From Mercy.
I'm gonna use my.
Yes,
I'm
it's
gonna use
well
my
within the
inspiration
6
for this.
hours.
Perfect. Eamon goes to grab food and drinks before that, and then at that time he will disappear.
I'm pretty
Oh.
sure I can't see underneath that fucking staircase at all. Oh god.
All right.
Right.
Save my notes.
Do I dare make? I'll make a butt of myself next session at the beginning for the eye.
Okay.
I can just imagine her putting her hand under there trying to paw it out.
Shut up.
Shut doesn't go up.
Yeah, it takes you about 5 to 6 minutes to find your eye, Spica.
It takes how many?
5 to
5 to
6
5 to
6
minutes.
6.
Shouldn't it take
Alright.
them 12 because they only have 1 minute or 1 eye to look with?
No.
Wouldn't his eye be looking back at him though? Like,
I mean, wouldn't it have to technically be in his head in order for him to actually be able to see out
Oh
of
my
it?
I'm
God.
thinking like
If he
it's
can see out
Gara. Like Gara.
I know. Isn't
Wait,
it
wait,
magical? Like, is there
wait.
anything magical under there?
Can Spica see through his eye if it's not in his head?
No,
Like Gara.
no.
No?
Oh damn. That would have been cool.
I could have my familiar, the Raven, take the eye, just kind of fly around and use him as our like little spy buddy.
I was
But
about to
Like
be
a little
like,
drone.
if anyone saw that really, really bad movie Doomsday with
Yep.
Ron Mitra,
Yep.
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 I was about to say if I had to literally pull a Miss Potato Head from freaking Toy Story, I think 3,
Mm-hmm.
I
Amazing.
will literally lose my mind.
Spike, I got a question.
What's up?
Do you have another one so you could be Mr. Angry Eyes?
No.
my
I don't think so.
No.
Also, quick question: Who has the better arm? Who has the heavier armor, Spike or Eamon?
Probably Eamon. I mean,
Okay,
my
Eamon, just
AC
in
is
case you
obscene.
may be the next be the Human War Club.
I mean,
Who has the heavier armor
Yeah,
hold on, let me double check.
out of those two.
out of those two? Oh, oh,
Spica,
good. He's not
what armor
asking
do
about
you
me. Good.
have? Spica, what kind of
Gleam-
armor do you have? I don't even know.
Gleam only wears like travels clothes because she's got to be flexible throughout there.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about my armor. Let's see.
I mean, I do have my shield, but that's more of attack.
I have
I am-
sharkskin boots, helm of the Oni. Ooh, I don't
Should be in your equipment somewhere.
see. I have just
Chainmail, plate, leather, studded leather.
chainmail.
All right, so you and I both have chainmail. I just have a shield and sword equipped on my like side and back, and then I wield that flamberge as my primary.
Hmm.
I dropped my crossbow because I don't have room to carry anymore.
I don't even know what kind of. I don't even think I put armor in my character yet.
I can't wait to see Curve fight.
This is the one time I actually make a request to upgrade the eye. Already, so many things went wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, you just kept rolling.
Shut your mouth, boy.
That was quite funny.
It was.
I imagine it's like the eye from the Fates.
I wish
Eye
it
of the
wasn't with disadvantage.
from-
I would have totally passed.
I imagine
I-
when you find it, it's like the Eye of the Fates from Hercules, where it's like it rolls and it's like picks up a couple hairs and like you pick it
Yeah,
up, you start to, like,
dust and cobwebs.
you have to pull the stuff off of it.
Hey,
And
just
wash
be
it.
glad I've hit you with the back of my hand and not my tail. You would have went with it.
Boom.
Yeah, he didn't hit me. I'm just chasing
Oh,
the
n-
visible birdies above my head.
Oh, now that I think about it,
but if you're chasing them, that means you can
with
see
the
them.
length of a dragonborn's tail, I probably would have ended up swatting Danielle too if I did hit with my tail.
It would have been well worth it.
What? I'm I'm not fully armored either.
Have fun.
I mean, neither are you.
I
That's true.
mean,
I
to
can
be,
take it.
to be fair, it'd be probably be the equivalent of getting hit by a brick.
I've been
All right.
burned worse a couple times. It's
You can
fine.
hit
Everything's fine.
Well, you can hit me.
No,
When my armor's on, you can hit me.
Giggity.
there's only one person that could hit her without the back
Yeah.
in camp.
Mhm.
Thanks, Chapel.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Thanks,
Chapel.
This is amazing.
Oh,
That was
yeah.
fun.
We will see you guys in 2
This
weeks.
is super fun.
I see.
Okay.
Bye,
Hey.
guys.
Bye,
All
everybody.
right, that is
See
the
you
30th.
soon.
Yep,
Bye
yep.
bye.
Bye.
I'm off to bed.
All right, I'll tell Vampy you said good night.